Hey, my name is Igor. Right now, I'm on a journey to figure out what's the best political and economic system, democratic capitalism or state capitalism. Let's go take a look. Yo, America, what's up, man? I heard you're very into the democratic capitalism system. What can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, that's right. Let me tell you about it. Our system here in the USA is a prime example of democratic capitalism. Just like in most democratic capitalist societies, our markets are driven by the private sector. Our laissez-faire policies and free markets provide great incentives for the economy as companies compete with each other. Competition leads to innovation and economic growth. Just look at the numbers. We have the largest economy in the world. With a GDP of over 18 trillion, we're responsible for 25% of the world's economy. Let me list off a few advantages of a democracy. All citizens are given the right to vote on political, social, and economical issues. Democracies are safe from dictatorships. Our system of checks and balances has worked for over 200 years. Under the law, all people are equal, regardless of your sex, class, religion, or race. Every person has the same rights here. A democratic system promotes changes in the government without violence. There's no need for violence when everyone has a voice.
Thanks, America. These are very good points.
No problem.
Hey, this is all wrong. Let me tell you the truth about democratic capitalism. I'm Brazil.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Brazil also has democratic capitalism, and let me tell you, it sucks. In 2015, the economy dropped by 3.6%. This last year, in 2016, it dropped by 3.8%. That's a total of 7.4% within the last 2 years. This is absolutely ridiculous. There's no jobs. 12.6% of us are unemployed. The rich keep getting richer. The corruption perception index ranks us number 79, and there's only one main media channel. That main media channel is called Global. It's a true monopoly and controls everything that the people in Brazil can see. This will control not only the economy, but also the politics and what decisions we decide to make on the next vote.
Wow, that sounds terribly awful. What should I choose then?
I don't know, man. It sucks.
I have a solution. My name is China, and let me tell you about state capitalism.
Nice to meet you, China.
Here in China, our country is a prime example of a state capitalist country. State capitalism is an economic and political system in which the state controls all economic and political activities. Since we have started our state capitalism 30 years ago, things have been going great for our country. We have seen more stability and growth thanks to our one-party political system. We have grown from a poor agriculture country to the second largest economy in the world, bringing 650 million people out from poverty. The Westerners believe that state capitalism is operationally rigged, politically closed, and morally illegitimate. In truth, it's actually adaptable, meritocratic, and legitimate. This is because the one-party political system is self-correcting, allows for upward mobility, and proven legit through its last 30 years of growth. Also, our one-party system has allowed more control over the economy and is more adaptable to economic needs. This is thanks to our many political and economic reforms that boost the economy.
Wow, thank you. This sounds like a great alternative to democratic capitalism. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Don't listen to this guy about state capitalism. I'm Venezuela.
Nice to meet you.
Venezuela has spent huge amounts of money and racked up huge amounts of debt, even with all the oil revenue coming in. And our previous president, Chavez, abused his power and replaced the people in the oil company that were competent and replaced them with people that were just loyal to him. This corruption led to many problems within the company, decreasing oil production. And when oil prices dropped, Venezuela fell into hard times. Due to the decrease in oil revenue and the huge amounts of debt, we started printing money, which led to crazy inflation. Right now, our inflation is roughly 1,000% and is expected to reach 2,300% in 2018. Venezuela has imported almost everything because of the oil company using up most of the available resources. And now that we have no money, we have shortages of almost everything, including food. The government then took control of the factories and placed price controls on the products in order to prevent even more inflation. And not only has that not worked, but we have even greater shortages. And this has led to famine across the country. Now our current president, Maduro, is aggressively expanding his power in order to deal with all the political uprisings he is facing.
Man, I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. I don't know which is the best system. There are great countries that are doing great under certain political systems, but there are also these countries that are doing pretty bad under the same political system. It's pretty complex. Isn't there a perfect system?
No, Igor. Truth is, there isn't. Each country has its own set of problems and complexities. Each has its pros and cons, no matter how you change it. Culture plays an important role in determining a country's values, and each country has its own. Each country should choose its own political and economic system based on its individual needs.